The sun was shining 50 years ago, and it was shining here today as people came from all across America to really remember what happened 50 years ago, but to also highlight the issues that they feel still remain today. We heard from a variety of speakers on these steps, these hallowed steps behind me on the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. We'll just show you the scene now as people go up and get their photographs taken. We've had a stream of speakers throughout the day there, from Reverend Jesse Jackson to Congressman John Lewis, who was pretty much one of Martin Luther King's right-hand men when he did that speech 50 years ago. In it, of course, he said that he had a dream that people be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And of course, that resonates so many decades on. But there are also big issues that people say need to be addressed. Trayvon Martin is a name that was on so many banners in the crowds of people here today. They want that particular law, the Stand Your Ground law, to be reviewed. They want a change in that, not least, of course, Trayvon Martin's mother, Tracy Martin, who spoke on these steps today.
Our voices in the courtroom are not enough. We need to raise our voices in the street as well. We need to let Congress hear us when we tell them they must amend the Voting Rights Act. Let them hear you. And in case they don't hear you today, call them on Monday and tell them again. Tell our state houses we don't want stand your ground laws that allow people to stalk and kill our children and get away with it.
So it's about those Stand Your Ground laws, it's about immigration reform, it's about the Voting Rights Act. So many issues that it is felt need a lot of progress and a lot of work still. This is the first event of a few days that will culminate on Wednesday, when President Obama will go to those steps, and he will speak at 3 o'clock at the same time that Martin Luther King spoke. And of course there is a sense here of optimism at the very fact that there is a black president, but that doesn't mean that America is a post-racial society. People feel there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and that speech that we heard 50 years ago still means so much to so many today.